Today, let's unlock the secrets of successful app distribution with TestFlight. In this video, we dive deep into the world of TestFlight, the ultimate tool for beta testing and refining your app before it's officially launched. Learn how to streamline the testing process, gather valuable user feedback, and ensure a seamless user experience. With expert insight and practical tips, I'll guide you forwards mastering app distribution. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And now let's dive deep into mastering TestFlight. Today we are going to build a dummy application, submit it to the App Store, and then make sure that it's submitted to TestFlight also. So I have started off a brand new XCODE project. Let's click on the next right over here, and amazing app will be our name of the application. Let's just drop it onto our desktop right over here. Let's create that. And what we need at the minimum to be able to submit to the App Store is to have an App Store icon. So under the assets, we have your app icon right over here. You could just add here your 1024 by 1024, and that's what I'm going to do. But for that, we need to create it. So here's a cool little trick. Let's open up Safari and go to photopea.com. Let's create a new project and let's make this 124 by 124. Let's create that. And let's just have a new color. Well, I'm just going to be really bold and have this red color. Let's just pour it into there. And then let's just have some text. And we are going to have a much larger text. Just make it really, really large. And we are going to have amazing app. Let's just have one A right over there. And maybe we're just going to have to make it really, really large. Okay, so let's move it right over there. It doesn't really matter. I really like this design. It's kind of bleeding there, but it's fine. So let's just export as PNG, save that. And then what you have to do is just simply drag and drop it right over here. So let's just do that. And there we go. We have our app icon ready. Okay, so once we do that, what you want to do is, well, first of all, let's hit Command B. So at least we know that build has succeeded. And then what we want to do is select any iOS device. You want to be logged into your Apple developer account. So you just go under XCODE and settings. And let me just move this right over here. Under accounts, you want to have your Apple ID set up. We are going to use this one. And if you don't, then click on the plus sign and just say Apple ID and continue with that. Okay, of course you do want to have an Apple developer enrollment. Go ahead and go to, I believe it is developer.apple.com/enroll. Okay, so now that we have selected any iOS device, you want to go under Product and then Archive. So you want to archive your project first, and that will take a few minutes to a few seconds like we have right over here. It just depends on the size of your application. Next, you want to click on Distribute Your App. And because we are going to want to have TestFlight enabled, we are going to upload to App Store Connect. You can also choose Ad Hoc, Enterprise, and Development if you want to install two designated, you know, just take a look at the descriptions. Let's click on Next, and then we want to click Upload. And you know, XCODE is just going to create that file for us. And while we wait for that, yes, so let's see, we want to set up the primary language to be English US, and the bundle identifier, that's fine. Let's click on Next right over here. Let's just wait for creating So it looks like the app name is already in use. Let's just go back to previous and let's say amazing app from, well, just go for Rebeloper. Okay. And then let's click on next right over here. You want to make sure that your app name is unique. That's how you search the App Store for apps. And if it's occupied, then you are not allowed to use it. Okay, upload your app symbols, yes. Manage version and building number, yes. Let's click on next. Automatically manage signing, yes please. We had quite a lot of headaches if you want to have manually signed, but luckily for us in XCODE now you can do that automatically. Okay, preparing summary, there we go. You might take a look at the summary just like that, and then let's just click on upload. And now it's uploading, and according again to your internet connection and the size of your application, this might take from a few seconds to a few minutes. So let's just wait for that. Looking to master SWIFTUI and take your iOS development skills to the next level? Look no further. Introducing Rebeloper.com/mentoring, your go-to destination for top-notch SWIFTUI mentoring. I'm here to guide you through the ins and outs of SWIFTUI, helping you build stunning, responsive, and intuitive user interfaces for your iOS apps. Whether you're a beginner or an intermediate developer, my personalized one-on-one sessions will cater to your specific needs and goals. Don't miss this opportunity to level up your SWIFTUI skills and create exceptional apps. Visit Rebeloper.com/mentoring now and embark on your journey to becoming a SWIFTUI pro. There we go. So now we want to click on done, and I usually just want to hit delete on that build, and I don't want to store this on my computer. Okay, so now that we have our app build uploaded to App Store Connect, we want to set up TestFlight. So again, let's just go to Safari and go ahead and go to your developer account. So developer.apple.com, select account. And of course, you do want to log in. And if you don't have an account, please do create so. And once this loads, you want to, of course, if you have multiple accounts, you want to select your own account. Those are all of my client accounts that I work for. And next, you want to go for App Store Connect Apps. So you want to go under Apps. Make sure that under Users and Access, you have set up some accounts for your internal testing, and also under, let's just go right over here, you have under Agreements, Tax and Banking, everything set up. Okay, so let's just go back to our apps. And as you can see, we have our amazing app Rebeloper app created right over here. You want to click on it. And then what you want to do is go under TestFlight, and we should see our first build right over here. Okay, so it says missing compliance. We can just manage that. What about the encryption? What type of encryption algorithm does your app implement? Well, currently none of the algorithms mentioned above. If you do have encryption, then please select that. Okay, so it says ready to submit, and it expires in 90 days. Now, you want to create an internal testing group. So let's just have this as maybe internal. Let's create that. And there we go. What you want to do is make sure that under the build, it's right over there. And if you want to add new testers, then you can do so right over here. Now, this is for internal testing. You can set up your email addresses under Users and Access. But maybe your testers do not want to share their email with you. So for that, here is external testing. You can just have another group, externals, or just external. Let's create that. And right over here, you can just add a new build. Let's just wait for that and select our build. Let's just add in our test information. And once you add your data right over here, make sure that you add what the users should test. And let's just submit for review. Now, as you can see, we have submitted for review. We haven't submitted for testing, we have submitted for review, which means the Apple review team will have to review your build and then allow it for external testing. Now, this usually takes about 24 hours, at most 48 hours, and then you will have right over here a public link which you can share with anybody. And let me just show you how this public link will look like. It's something like this. So you are going to have this link right over here, and then you can just share it with the world. Also, you can set a limit, set it to 0 if you don't have any limits. And also, you can disable the link, copy the link, and once you disable that link, you can create a new one if that is the case. And that's how easy it is to submit your app to the App Store for TestFlight so others can test it for you. Now, if you'd like to learn a little bit more about SWIFTUI Markdown, go ahead and check out my video. It's right over here.